Hello there YouTube, I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I've just recently purchased this Portapow premium USB DC power monitor, and you can probably see quite well on this camera. 0 to 50 volts, 0 to 5 amps, 250 watts max, and it reads up to 99,999 amp hours. Just go through a couple of things on it. First, you've got your two connectors on the outside for your test leads. The center connection is for USB or 12 volt, which I'll show you in a second. 3 buttons, time and power. You press that button, it changes. Hold that to reset it, and hold that to pause it on the reading. It charges on the top. It has its own internal battery which lasts 12 hours, and if I turn it on, you'll see it's backlit, which will go off very shortly. So we go 0 milliamp hours, 0 milliwatts, 0 amps and 0 volts, and just press that again to bring it back up. So I'm just going to go through a couple of leads that came with it, and then we'll do a couple of little tests. It comes with 2 leads. This is the first one, USB. So the first side, obviously, plug it into your USB port on your laptop, for example, and then you can plug your phone in. See whether your USB ports are providing the voltage, or see whether your lead is a good lead or bad lead. See if your phone is charging at the correct rate, which I'll show you this one in a second. And the second lead it comes with, same end, comes with these, which you can unplug these. These came with it, which is good. These are male and female 12 volt ends. Can't remember what the size of the jack is, 5.1s? Don't know. Anyway, you know what these are. And has the male and female jacks on this end. So, I'm just going to grab this lead. Got my phone here. I'm going to take this lead and plug it into here. I'm going to take this and plug it into here. And I'm just going to have to find a 5 volt source to plug this into. So I'll be back in a second. Right, so after finding your 5 volt power source, I'm going to be using this Anker external battery. Straight to activate, and you can see it has got some charge in there. I'm going to show you the screen, all on 0, and the phone, which we're going to charge. I don't expect this phone to charge very well off of this lead, because it's a cheap lead. Just going to turn that round and run into our first problem. The lead isn't very long, so that is on, and it's always the wrong way around. Plug it into the mini one, and you can see the voltage is there, but the current isn't. It's not charging as it should. And the phone lit up so it's charging, and you can see the little red light on the top. So I'm just going to put this down, and I'm going to swap the leads. So we're going to take this lead off here and get rid of that. Ooh. I'm going to bring in a second lead, plug that into the phone. Incidentally, the first lead came from the pound store, so I wasn't expecting too much from that. So after plugging in the second lead, we can see that we are charging at half an amp, which is better, but not good. So we know that lead is slightly better, but not as good as it could be. I'll unplug that lead. Unplug that lead. Put that to one side. And now I'm going to bring in the lead that actually came with the Anker charger itself, which is a very short lead. So plug that into the bottom there. It's always the wrong way around. Plug that in there. Charging, and bring the thing up. And there we go. Charging at 1.1 amp, which is as near enough as good as you're going to get. Oh, there we go. It's gone up 1.3 amps. So yeah, so that lead is a good lead. You're not going to get a charge much higher than that on a Android phone. And we've shown that the other 2 leads, which I have here, although they will charge the phone when I find the ends, although they will charge the phone, they won't charge the phone at its optimum current charge speed type thing. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. So I will be keeping these leads, but I will probably be using either the Anchor charger lead or the lead that came with the phone, which I couldn't find with this video. So now I've basically covered that. You can do this with pretty much any lead, as long as you don't go over the parameters that I set out there. And I'm running out of words. Trying to do this in one take, but it's not really working too well. So the other things you could do is, for example, this power pack is dead. I could plug the charge lead into there. I can plug this into here, and shake that up to wake it up. Oh, and that's pretty much nothing. So either the charger's no good or the lead's no good. 0.15 amps. So I can test the charge capacity on this, and I could test the discharge capacity on this to see if it's any good. But as it looks, this one is no good. But I'll look into that. I have hundreds of things I want to test on this meter, so you probably see it cropping up in various videos now and then. So yeah, look forward to using this device. It is not bad. 29, say £30 for the meter. You get your 2 sets of leads, you get your test leads, and actually the charge cable is the one that I was trying to charge this one up with, so it might actually be the wrong lead. But yeah, this is the little charge lead. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm going to be using it for different devices and things to see if my huge collection of external batteries is any good, and seeing how things go. So you'll see it more often. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.